you could say. So I just want to quickly insult everyone real quick before we go live. Hello, we're gonna crop this out and maybe have like an unlisted live stream. Like, I'm not even sure. This is streamed from my phone. It's like a whole like test to see what's going on here. People loved the cooking with Toycat last time we did it, and I feel like we're inside a lot, so why not? You know, if you're inside, you know, people are cooking a lot more. You can tell by going to the supermarkets how much more food has been consumed. I figured maybe you want to see my attempt at cooking based on the things I could find in my local neighborhood. But anyway, so I want to quickly apologize for anything else though, because you know what, really, you know, I did the thing that every YouTuber does at some point in their career. You know, when you stoop so low, I put a picture of me doing the face in the thumbnail, and sadly, a lot of you clicked it and made that video successful. This is on you. Why do you do that? Why do you click videos where people go like, this more? It doesn't make it more shocking. The people that, you know, that's a thumbnail. The video can be anything. Like, if every video has a face, it doesn't mean they're all exciting. Stop giving into your human emotion. Think about the thumbnails you click, because it leads to this. It leads to this thumbnail of me with a plate of pasta next to my face going, oh. Anyway, hello, I'm maybe Toycat. Today, we're going to be doing some cooking with Toycat, and it's going to be a vegan edition, because something I've been fascinated with ever since, I'd say, like, Beyond and Impossible came out, is these things right here. They're plant-based patties, which have existed forever, right? The idea of it's a patty, but it's made from not meat. But they've honestly always gone for a different product market. It's been, oh yeah, it's vaguely sort of in the meat realm. But this is something different because it's going for beyond meat, you know? It's not just meat, it's beyond the meat. And, you know, these are burger replacements. They are things you would put in a burger and try and convince someone of the same merits. And I think that's always a lot of fun. I actually do, again, I find the taste to be, in some ways, not quite meat, but in some ways better than meat, which is, as a meat eater who cares about flavor above most other things, that is something that's quite impressive. So I've got myself some Beyond Burgers, and in the spirit of veganism, we've got ourselves some vegan buns from my local corner store from everyone's favorite brand, Joust Mega Burger. Some of you might not know if you live in America, is a lot of things here like to advertise like it's big or it's like unhealthy. They put like American flags on it, and I love that a lot personally. Like, it's American burgers. So you know they're going to be good as a result. Even though this brand in particular is from Germany, as you can see, Joust. I mean, it should be noticed on that. It's a German brand pretending to be American, because American burger buns, they're the ones you can trust. And yeah, I'm looking forward to using my vegan burger buns, my vegan tomato. I think you'll find I curated them to make sure it was in fact vegan. We've got our vegan smoked bacon. Again, it comes right from the back of a vegan pig. You can see they've even got a nice little mock-up of one right there. Hey, thank you very much, by the way, to your friend, my friend. I don't see who did it, but thank you for the stream tip. I'm gonna have to wait. I have to load up a page for this. It's gonna be all good. But this is some bacon. It's very okay. Wait. We're looking at some feet some more. This is a high-quality stream where you look at Toycat's feet. I hope you enjoy that. I've got some Puma socks. I bought them from Costco in a big batch. Was something I enjoyed a lot. But yeah, thank you very much, friend, for the donation super chat tip thing. I don't know which of the three it was. I mean, again, if it's a donation, you're funding my Wiltshire Cure smoked bacon. Anyway, yeah, it was. Thank you to Moo. Thank you for sparing my life this time. Sparing my life this time. Oh, I get it, because he's called Moo. I'm sparing the life of cow. It's very funny. Okay, so here we go. We're back to this. And I also got myself some very much vegan, be good to yourself cheese. It says be good to yourself, which means it has to be vegan, because all vegans are good to themselves. I mean, not so good to other people who aren't vegans, right? Haha. But yeah, we got ourselves some cheese. We got ourselves a tomato, we got burger buns, I've got all sorts of nonsense, and it's going to be great today. So yeah, it's been a while, so I don't think I've ever cooked one of these myself. I bought them from a few restaurants, but we're going to try this ourselves for now. Cooking instructions. All appliances vary. These are guidelines only. Patty is fully cooked when internal temperature is 74 degrees Celsius, piping hot throughout. Always wash hands, surfaces, and utensils thoroughly after contact with raw product. I don't know why you need to do that if it's not beef, but whatever. Keep refrigerated and cook thoroughly before serving. Use within 3 days opening and use by date served. Pan fry, here we go. Removal packaging, preheat non-stick pan to medium high to high heat and cook for about 3.5 to 4 minutes per side. You know, something I've never liked is the concept of medium high to high heat. What does that mean, you know? Say medium high or say high. Don't go for this non-committal in-between stuff. It's like Subway, you know, like, it's like you have the choice to do anything you want. It's great when you know what you're doing, but if you're like a novice to the field, if it's your first time, it's like, what is a good sub, you know? You almost want them to just be like, make one for me, make one you think is good. Show me the value, and then I'll customize it, you know? Because if you don't know what to customize, it's not great. And look at my, my zip goes down like non-stop on the stream. I'm sorry. I got these worse jeans, like I have better jeans that don't do this, but like I sat in some mayonnaise, whole thing, internet, and these jeans, they're really great, like they're so comfortable. I bought them in America, they're American Eagle, I want to say, but they've got the issue where the zip, like as I do this, just kind of comes down, so now you're looking at my crotch non-stop. Hope you enjoy that, internet. But yeah, okay, let's get this going. Hello everyone, medium heat lol. But look at this. So, oh, that's a cool noise. Wait, I'm gonna look. Thank you, Perno11. Eating vegans and very cat-like off you. It is funny to me that cats can't become vegans because of something about their meat cat characteristics. But you know what? This is good enough that it might just fool me. But yeah, so look at my numbers on my grill here. I've got 5, which is medium, one could assume. And then I've got 9, which is high, one might assume. So 7 is medium high, and therefore 8 is medium to medium high. Why not just say like, most of the way there, 90%, the majority of max heat, you know? It's just one of those imprecisenesses in the world that bothers me a little bit. Because it's like we got, you know, like, maybe it's just because some like things have like a dial instead of this, but just saying, very confused by medium to medium high. Would 7 undercook my burgers? Would 9 burn them? Is that what they're getting at here? Anyway, so this should be super easy actually. We just take off this packaging, nice and easy. Crotch reveal. I can confirm I do in fact have a crotch. But like most other bipedal creatures, I did decide, oh, that is an unpleasant noise. Let me know, chat, was that noise unpleasant for you on your end of the camera? But yeah, I want to give this a whirl. It's been forever since we made one of these. Hey, thank you. I have to look.
I have been waiting for so long for cooking with Toycat. Yay. Person shrugging, medium light skin tone, female
Is that
sign.
autocorrect, or are you like deliberately typing Toycat just now? Thank you very much for the £10, I believe that was. You know, that has immediately now paid for my Beyond experience. I can afford to burn these right now. You know, what's that? Oil? Haven't heard of her. Okay, let's actually try this though. Yeah, there's a lot of parts of cooking that always just seem like unintuitive for someone who's like tried to get into it. So I think we add some oil to this. I'm going to confirm that that's that's correct. You reckon vegetable oil? I've got a camera person who's really into cooking, and they've given me a brief guide here that we should use the high in monosaturates. I don't want monosaturates, unsaturated. Wait, mono unsaturates. So 1 not saturate. You know, it's high in them, and who doesn't love a good bit of highness? Okay, let's do this. Let's get our oil going. Ouch. This is a weird bottle, but let's do it. Okay, so yeah, this is something I've been excited to do because, you know, again, I have no idea how to do most cooking. Ooh, yeah, that's some good oil. You know, you gotta stop guiding me. This is my cooking show. No, I'll use this much oil. I'll use more oil if I want to. Yeah, you think that's... I'm getting some very, like, sassy hand motions from behind the camera. Is this enough oil? You think I could have some more oil, you say? Oh, I'll put some more oil in there. Yeah, that's honestly... You know, it's not, like, enough to, like, really get a deep... We just need to go a little bit deeper, I think. A little bit more oil. Is that what you're saying? Okay, that's what I'm hearing from all of this. I'm just hearing you want me to put more oil in the pan. Yeah, like, it's only swirling around a little bit. It's not gonna be deep enough for the whole thing to be submerged. So what you're saying is, go all the way? I mean, if that's what you suggest, and I'm definitely hearing from behind the camera, okay, that is good stuff. Let's get this going hot. Let's add the rest while we're on here. This is our pool of oil. As you can see, it's going pretty well. We also need to get the bacon going, because the thing about bacon, this is a good life piece of advice, is bacon has to be done low and slow. I messed up bacon for so many years, like bacon's good, right? But when you try to cook bacon yourself, it never goes that great. But the trick I learned, it's one of those dumb slogans. Hey, thank you. Wait, I can watch my own stream and find out who did it. Thank you, Moo. When you've had your dinner, can you play Minecraft as well? No. I'm gonna be playing. I've been playing Minecraft all day actually. Been working on some stuff. Hey, thank you. I missed you. I'm sorry. You're gone forever. Clearly you weren't that important though. But yeah, it's one of those dumb slogans, low and slow, that stuck me forever. You do it low, you do it slowly, and that's why as we go on the top here, again these now deep fried patties, we're gonna also at the bottom here go for some bacon, which we'll do at 170. Again, nice and low, nice and slow. I've got. Hey, thank you for being a member, Xander P. Moore. Welcome to the channel membership club. I appreciate members because it's like a monthly subscription, and during these times, that is a wildly useful thing to have. So yeah, this is some delightful looking bacon. Smells correct. It's actually. I was worried, like, you know what? It's whenever something has liquids coming out of it, I'm always concerned, like, is that okay? But apparently, this is entirely okay. That's my honest to God like estimation. Has it gone off or not? Is there liquid dripping out? If there is, you know what? Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's not okay. If there's not, it's got to be in date. And that's why I found, like, something that was 2 years out of date in the cupboard this morning. But yeah, let's put some bacon down. Usually I put it on a pan, but again, we're using our pan right now for other activities. There we go, 3 bits of bacon. Is that enough for a burger? I'd argue you need more bits of bacon. Also, thank you, friend, for the noise that I just heard. I will find what you said very briefly. So we throw some bacon. You want me to chop the bacon in half? You want me to wash my hands because I've touched bacon? There we go. Look at that. Well, you see, here is a. That is some good bacon. It's going to take some time. So here is something you can do because of the coronavirus crisis. All you got to do is touch bacon, and then you got to touch things around the kitchen as much as you can. Like, just give it all a good touch. That is how you. That's how you deal with this. So do you want to see something? Actually, I've got this strawberry lace flavored antibacterial hand wash. It's got a really nice smell to it. So let me show you how to wash your hands. What do? You get some soap in. You sing the national anthem. You think of England. You pray to it. And you leave the tap running the whole time. The reason for this is simple. If you leave the tap running the whole time, people might say, that's wasting water. And you know, most people would be wrong. Because in this crisis, we can afford to waste water. We can't afford to waste human life. So really take your time. If you get lost in the song, start it over again. Just keep it running as much as you can. If it starts steaming, you're also going pretty well. No, it's one of these like in-jokes on this series that we always leave the water running as long as we can, just in the background. Because there's always someone who's like, "Oh, you're wasting water." And it's like, your anger at me wasting water is leading me wasting more water. This is on you. This is on you, people who don't like wasting water. Look what you've done. Look at the damage you're doing to the planet. Don't complain next time. Anyway, so my bacon is going well, as you can see. It's actually been forever since I cooked it in the oven, but again, we'll cook it low, we'll cook it slow, and that slogan will carry us through this. We've got our deep, again, it's turned into deep frying now. We'll just add a bit more oil in there. We've got our oil going quite well. We'll know it's ready when it starts to like hiss and bubble. Again, been a while since I deep fried, but I know that's a thing. And you know what? I guess we should chop up our tomato right here. So this is a tomato. You can tell it's a tomato because it's red. That's a pro tip they teach you in culinary school. How do you tell apart tomatoes and iceberg lettuce? You'll look at the colour. It's very hard to spot the difference otherwise. And they've got this annoying little thing on the top. Like, I guess that's because of where it grows from. I guess they grow on a vine, don't they? You know, I'm piecing together the bits right now. You never think about where your food comes from. But that's why this is here. It's there as a little reminder of what you could do. They could take them all off for you, but they want you to have a good think about, like, what does a tomato vine look like? You ever consider that? You ever seen a tomato vine? Isn't it wacky? We all eat tomato at least, like, once a week. But, like, how often do we see tomatoes? Also, thank you very much to your boy, Nate Wilson. If you could choose any two of your kitchen appliances to hook up. Are you like saying which two need to get together? So, this isn't a racist comment, I assure you. But I've long thought that my Samsung washing machine with its cute little noises and my Samsung fridge, you know, they're both from South Korea, they're both far from home, They both have the same general aesthetic to them, like silvery metal. You know, look at my microwave, doesn't fit in the same way. Look at my slow cooker, look at my, my kettle, etc. You can see it's an eclectic bunch, but the two things that stand out apart from that definitely have to be the washing machine and the fridge. So that's the thing. Side note, how do you chop up a tomato? I know you're all thinking it. Hey, thank you by the way, who's just showed up. I do not understand. Who is recording? Is he actually making vegan food, says Lux. I'm offended at that question. Of course I am. I'm advancing the vegan cause as best I can. Are you questioning why they're just on the side? You didn't notice that? So yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to lift this and we're going to throw it in here and we're going to see what happens, honestly. Because I'm not sure if that's enough oil. Oh, that is a good noise. That is a good sensation. Oh. So, I like that a lot, actually. Oh god, it's mush. I always forget these things aren't like a solid structure, so we're going to go ahead and put this on the case that it came from, just for now. We're going to give this our first try, and we're going to use the knife, because pro tip, rather than wasting washing up, you can use the same thing twice if you want to. So here is a knife. I'm going to use this knife to cut the tomato. Again, there's a few ways you can cut a tomato. There's dicing, there's slicing, there's using a cutting board apparently, but the best way is to play Fruit Ninja in the vague direction of the cutting board. So, as you can see, you want to make a few healthy cuts as fast as you can. I'm not using the better knife, I need to use the dull knife in case I hit my hand. What you just do is just stab it randomly. Stab it like an enemy, really. You want to get as many random cuts in there as you can, because you know how when certain animals run away from you, the fear, the adrenaline will mess it up. Tomatoes don't feel adrenaline, so you can mess them up as much as you want, and it won't mess with your food. In fact, it will pre-chew it a little bit. Why? You think about it this way. When you put food in your mouth, you have to chew it, turn it into bits. If your tomato is good, like that guy who just wouldn't get out of line, you can see how much better it's going to splat. And also, look how much flatter we can get this tomato now. We just cut it into the bits that we kind of got here. You can see how delightful this piece of tomato is. You know, in a restaurant, they'll give you a slice because it looks better, but I assure you, this is a much better taste. This little fella right here. Anyway, to head back to the sizzling noise on the other side of my kitchen, here is the Beyond Burger. I don't know how it's, oh god, I don't know how it happened, given how hot it is, but it seems to be stuck to the bottom of the pan. I've finally got rid of that. So I'm just going to flip this guy over. Yeah, that's looking pretty good so far, I'd say. That's looking pretty good so far. I'm going to wipe up this oil, because I feel like oil near a hot thing, probably a bad idea. I'm not a food expert. It is very hot. Today I learned burning oil is very hot. And, yeah, this looks like super too-cooked already, which is impressive. But this is when the burgers come out, or burger buns, I guess it'd be. Because you know what? You can toast a burger bun. You can throw it in the oven. You can even have it uncooked if you want. This is such a sad burger bun. It's just two sad bits of bread. I can't describe it to you how uninspired these are. There are so many great ways to do a burger bun, and this is just just look at this. This isn't American. This isn't fattening. It's just very slightly bigger than a normal burger bun. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna I like a toaster actually usually. I'm gonna throw these in the oven on top of the bacon, which is going wonderfully so far, because then we're going to be able to get some bacon grease going on there, which again adds a little bit of moistness to the bun. You want a bit of moistness on there, I assure you. So while that happens, we're going to throw a little bit of cheese on our burger. Again, pro tip with cheese, the problem with cheese when you get it in a big slice is, you get one slice of cheese on there and you think, now's the time to stop. The cool thing about frying a burger is you can throw the cheese on there and it will vaguely melt into the top and the sides of the thing you're trying to do. Hey, thank you so much.
If I were the person filming you, I would have walked out already. This is too chaotic.
Now this is how cooking is meant to be. I think you'll find, Chantal. So yeah, we're going to flip it over, and now the cheese is going to be, again, sticking to the bottom between the pan and the oil. And then on the top of this thing, we're going to throw some more cheese. Again, the cheesier the oil, the better the burger is, my honest experience right here. Look at that beauty right there. We're just going to tap it gently. In the same way that you can raise a cow feed it ice cream, rub its belly, sing its songs every day. You can obviously make a better experience with that. You can do the same with this grill of the vegan burger. This is its life that's going through right now, and we want it to enjoy as much cheese as we can. Also, this cheese is perfectly in date, I'll have you know. It's like perfectly within the range. Also, thank you very much to... Gonna find your name now. Thank you, friends. Emily Blair, Gordon Ramsay, help him. This is actually, I'm a Michelin-starred chef what I'm doing right here. I don't know what I've done with this Beyond Burger, but it keeps getting stuck. Oh, it's the cheese I put underneath there. It's gotten stuck to the pan. So we need to turn this off right now. I'm going to go ahead and say. Throw that off there. Yeah, it's not, it's, okay. There we go. I don't know how much we lost at the bottom there. And now what we do is we want to soak off. Look how delicious this looks, by the way. Look at the delightfulness of this vegan patty. This is something, this is something you can't make by going to a farm. This is something you have to make by hand, the old-fashioned way. So we're gonna leave that going. But we need to add, again, we've got our burger buns, we've got our bacon going. We need to give that a little bit of time. So in the meantime, let's add some more vegetables to this pile. So I have myself some coriander right here, which arguably, is it a vegetable or is it a herb? These are the questions no one really knows the answer to. Besides, probably both, right? I mean, what is a herb if it's not a vegetable? I mean, it's green and grows from the ground. Could you just eat a pile of coriander? You're not meant to, I don't imagine, but... these are the things that keep me up at night. Hey, thank you very much to Emily Swift. Spatula fun, stop using that knife, you are going to lose a hand. I actually have a spatula, it's just I was using the knife already. It's perfectly understandable. Again, as long as you're careful with a knife, it'll work for anything. Look at my tomato that I've perfectly prepared for this very situation. But yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to grab our burger buns, which should be perfectly toasted. Actually, not toasted quite yet. I'm going to put them right back on the bacon. They need to absorb as much of that delicious bacon grease as they can. Again, the thing about bacon, a lot of people forget, is that it's a nice, it's a part of an animal. They show on the thing here. It's part of a pig. Pigs are great. Pigs are so good that there are many parts of the world where they legally forbid you from eating it. Illegal things, best things, I think we will agree. But the real best part of the animal is not the taste itself, which, we'll admit has something going for it. The best part of the animal is the fact that it produces this juice, this grease. Chefs will always use this for a lot of health things. And today, I'm gonna... Honestly, it's 11 minutes doesn't feel like long enough to cook. Doesn't feel like that's the amount of time you need if you're going to be cooking bacon right here. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to slide out this oil. I don't know where... Does oil go down the sink? That doesn't seem like a thing you're meant to do. I think you're meant to put it in the bin. But instead what we'll do... Because when you got a great burger, you need a great drink to go alongside it. It's a little dirty, but I drank from it, so that's basically fine. Here are all the straws. The person behind the camera may have cleaned them for me. They're a big believer in reusable straws and cleaning them every single time. But personally, I feel like they're a bit soakier than they were before. Anyway, what we're going to do, all of these straws that you lovely people donated for, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make ourselves a drink with that. So, when it comes to mixology, there's a lot of things you've got to keep in mind. Oh, here's my fridge, by the way. I keep my will up the top, and I keep the credit cards in the middle shelf. And at the bottom, I've got my drink selection. There's definitely nothing sticky that keeps it down there. So chat, what should be the base of our drink? I'll let you decide. Collectively, pick a drink. Tizer, we got ginger ale, we've got Diet Coke, no caffeine. Some of these drinks are so old. Hey, thank you for the Australian $5, Mr. Ruben Stratton. Your message got cut off on my screen. Okay, I'll read it over here. Hey, thank you also. Cheese is not vegan. Also, stop saying to super chat and do it yourself. I agree, High Rise 5. I'll super chat myself. Water, Coke, vodka, Coke, ginger soda. Yeah, ginger ale's good stuff, right? The oldest drink. Ooh, the oldest drink. Actually, when did these drinks go out? It's been a while since I bought them up. Multi-pack can, not to be sold separately. Someone clearly did a lie to me. So this goes off the 28th of February, 19. So this is a year and a month old. So just in case you're curious as to what expired Coke tastes like. Honestly, about the same as regular Coke. A bit more flavorful, actually. Yeah, no, if you didn't tell me this was expired, I'd be like, huh, it's slightly worse Coke Zero. Because why does this exist? Who thinks themselves, I want Diet Coke with no caffeine, no sugar, no calories? That's just water you're asking for there, friend. So we'll use this as a base of our thing. We're going to combine... Actually, not. If this has gone off a year ago. Oh, 31 December 2018. Oh, we are now doing flavor testing from Toycat's fridge. This is Diet Coke, exotic mango. The beeping. See, look how cute the fridge noises are. Perfect for my Samsung washing machine. It all goes together, right? Anyway, I'm going to hook those two appliances up one day. This expired this expired New Year's Eve 2018. This should have been long gone a year ago. A year ago would have still been 3 months out of date. So let's give it a whirl, shall we? So exotic mango is a flavour that's been discontinued for so long, by the way. You might not even know it exists. What is up with your fridge? You didn't read my super chat, says Ruben Van Straten. I did, friendo. It was the one about the you know, how I should super chat myself or whatever. You're probably talking to chat and not me. So yeah, exotic mango. Hey, Toycat has a big profile picture. I do have the biggest pee-pee, I assure you all of that fact. Yeah, exotic mango. Pretty good, actually. I wish I drank more of this when it was new. This is a great base, actually. Let's use this as the base for what we're making. So we got ourselves our exotic Coke. Just pour that right on there. Hey, thank you very much to Sade. Toycat has... Oh, is that the same message? Oh, very sad. Are they all being cut off? All the messages. Huh, how strange. Very sorry about that, friends. Slow-mo, please, says Chantal. Oh, yeah, this stream doesn't let me do any of the settings for some reason. I guess because it's from a phone. But I couldn't turn on, like, ads. I couldn't turn on anything like that. I wanted to, but I couldn't. So, we've got ourselves some exotic Coke. It's very exotic right here. But again, Coke by itself. How good can it really be? Hey, thank you, Shockboy, Cooking with Toycat, to Toycat the bartender. Again, there's a real... The mangoiness of this actually really adds to Diet Coke, like it makes it pretty bearable. But what else do we have lying around here that's kind of odd? So, just slide around the back. We've got this can of cider from 29th of May 2019. Ooh, it's cider, so it's going to be extra, I guess the word be fermented? So yeah, this is Recorder Lake. If you don't know, it's a Swedish brand. I think it is. I think they just pretend to be Swedish. No, beautifully Swedish inspiration. For some reason in the UK, all cider pretends it's Swedish. And I guess this is no exception. Is it Swedish? It is not for sale outside the EEA and Switzerland. So if you live in America, you can't... Yeah, it's produced by a Swedish company, but it's actually a UK and Ireland thing, it looks like. Very confusing. It's a nice gold can. It's a fancy thing here. And it was meant to be drank about a year ago. So what we're going to do, I'm going to give it a quick taste test for you. I cannot physically open it. I spilled a little bit of that. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's been forever since I had strawberry lime cider. That's good though. That's going in the fishbowl. Oh yeah. Beautifully expired drink fishbowl. Loving that mixture. Actually wait, do you think Coke and cider actually goes well together? I've never tried, but I bet there's a term for it, like snake bite or something. Oh no, that's cider and squat. There's a term for Coke and... No, Coke and cider is a thing. It is a thing. I don't know what the name of it is. It might... It's good though. It's really good. Camera person, do you wanna have a drink? They're shaking their head quite violently. This thing is delightful. So let's see what else we can find in here. I've got myself a bottle of Bud Light that no one wants to drink this, right? Like, not particularly great stuff. Expired in January 20, so not really old enough for the drink, sadly. When did these go off? 7/21. Wow, these have got forever in them. I can drink those drinks throughout the year if I want to. But yeah, so to add a little bit... Again, whenever you're making a drink, you want to have a little bit of a flavour profile. You want to balance expired with not expired. So we're going to take some apple juice. This is Nature's Truly Juicy. It's from Lidl. Very cheap. We're going to have a little... No, you know what? I'm not going to jerk off the apple bottle. How dare you insist I shake it? No. You want unshaken. You want either all appley or no appley. I'm just going to add a little bit to that. This is partly to add the, balance the expired tannins with the non-expired tannins. But again, you just want to add like a strong burst of flavour when you've got 2 weak drinks. And then on top of that, oh no, my stomach just turned. And then on top of that, what actually else do I have in here that's like that I need to get rid of? Because I know there's some weird drinks in here that okay, we've got, in my opinion, the worst thing in the world. It's Kinney. So not only is it Kinney, it was produced in 2018, but it expired 5/11/2019. By the UK date system, that would be 5th of November. By the American date system, that would be the 11th of May. So either way, we're out by a bit. This is the Maltese drink, and it tastes so bad. I'm not putting it in there because this is worse poison. So again, it's out of date, but that's not the issue. The issue is that it's flavored like orange and aromatic herbs. Who thinks themselves, you know what the problem with orange juice is? Not enough aromatic herbs. By the way, our bacon is coming along nicely. Oh, geez, it's hot. So yeah, as you can see, these buns have now got that delightful drip on them. Again, you might say it's not vegan, but it's vegan as long as you use a vegan burger. The burgers, this is cooked. You don't think this is cooked? You think the buns aren't cooked? You don't need to cook buns. You don't think the meat is cooked? The bacon grease on the buns isn't cooked, is what you're suggesting. No, that can't be true. That can't be true. Anyway, so what are we gonna do? You don't know? I'm trying to get advice from a camera person who's getting taking a lot of advice from they did a lot of cooking lessons or whatever, and they're just giving me very panicked looks every time I look at these. No, this is great, right? Internet, can we all agree that they are wrong with their assessment? That it's okay to have a little bit of bacon grease on there, but just to be safe and to stop the very panicked hand motions behind the camera, I'll throw them back on there. But instead, we'll actually throw the bacon onto the bun to cook. We'll let it go straight on there, because this is where it's going to be later. We want to make sure there is as much bacon. We're getting a lot of also nose happening, but it's fine. Leave those on there, because that's how it's going to be in a minute. So anyway, okay. Let's go back to our expired thing. Hey, never got the notification. Yeah, we started unlisted and when we went live, and it seems as though I threw a lot of people off. Very sorry to hear that. He looks like Marina Joyce. I actually am Marina Joyce. She went undercover for a little bit and then came out as me. So, a good little pro tip for you all. This can help out a surprising amount. Is this jam half used? Anyway, so a good little pro tip for you all is when making drinks, you can take 2 things, or 3 things in this case, and it's going to be nice enough. I mean, it got worse when I had the apple juice somehow. But you want a complex flavour profile so that you can argue that you're an artiste. In the same way, just having that vegan burger, which is probably cold by now, I imagine. Actually, let me give it a bite. Let me see how this is. So this is my Beyond Burger. Definitely was meant to be cooked in this way with all the cheese on it. That's actually... I was being a bit sarcastic when I cooked it, but my god, that is good. That is so good. I want to just eat this now. I'm going to have to cook another one. You're going to have to cook another one. It's been decided. Anyway though, so a good pro tip. When you're making any drink... Oh, this one doesn't expire till 2020. That's nice. Always add an extra flavour in there. This is why Fancy Coke always comes with a garnish of lemon or lime. You just want to have that in there. Some extra flavour so that there's work for your brain to do. People who want nice drinks like doing a bit of work with that drink. That is a thing I know. So this jam, which doesn't expire until... My can just opened. Which doesn't expire until December 2021. So we're on pretty good track right now. It's really slippery because of my hand. I swear, I don't need it. Okay, there we go, we got it. So, don't need the lid anyway, it's fine. So, we're going to take this jam, because if you've never tried this before, jam at the bottom of a drink is such a tasty treat. It is such a tasty thing. You just want to throw a little bit of jam in there. It's just gone straight from the straws. This is totally what we want. This is totally what we're going for. And if you don't have this brand of jam, Wilkins & Sons, actually, I never get it myself, but it always comes on planes and stuff. It's so tasty. Hey, thank you to, didn't see your name. Appreciate you. I mean, I don't know your name, so I don't appreciate you. I'm just politely saying that. I'll read your message in a minute. after I get this jam open, because that's not enough jam for my big old fish bowl. This, however, this is great. Yeah, no, jam is just, again, jam, I think it's called jelly in America, but jam, it's just so tasty. It's just so good. I generally do sometimes take these little things, just eat them. Hey, thank you. Drink needs a garnish. Says, wait, I'm gonna get your name. It's being cut off on screen. So Sharolis Risti, perhaps a slice of lettuce. Honestly, lettuce is mostly water, right? So that's not actually a bad idea. But yeah, jam's delicious. But I'm going to throw these little pots of jams, which is, by the way, the most environmentally friendly way to get your jam. Only buy multi-packs of miniature jams. It's just better for the environment this way. Trust me, that is facts. I'm living a plant-based life now, so I'm trying my very best to match things. Not just getting jam in a drink is hard. But yeah, so we I secretly do want to add a little bit of lettuce. Cherry tasty. You are convincing. Oh, I don't have any lettuce. I just have a cabbage and. It's very sad. I guess I've got like a bag of salad with some lettuce in it. Hey, thank you! You need to put the bacon on the top shelf, you maniac. Okay, here you go, friend. Look at this, bacon. Where's it going? What's that? On the bottom shelf? You can't stop me, you monster. Try to tell me how to live my life. Anyway, is there a reason bacon goes on the top shelf? Because I put it up there instinctively. I totally know about that. So we're going to throw a little bit of lettuce in there. It's basically water, so it shouldn't affect anything too much. And we're also going to grab some ice cubes. I love ice cubes. One of my secret hobbies is ice cube trays. I love how many shapes you can find these things in. Like I got these little honeycomb ones, which I should have used to promote the bee update in some way, really. Pro tip, save the bees. They're dying. And besides being monsters, they do something with pollination. So we don't hate them all the time, just most of the time. So there we go, that's pretty great. Actually not more ice cubes, just as many ice cubes as we can fit. I reckon that's how many we want to have in here. So yeah, ice cube trays, always get ones that are made from soft plastic, so you can do this. The ones that are made from hard plastic are just, again, it's for people who didn't discover that plastic can actually be super flexy. Oh, look how nice this is. Look how delightful my drink is coming up. Okay, that's great. Anyway, so I've got some bacon, which is in the oven, but I'm going to go ahead and quickly... Did you hear that noise? Quickly grab that bacon. Yeah, this is looking real good. Look at these bacony burgers. This is coming together real nice. I am going to take these out. So again, the pro tip with bacon, it sounds like it's a slogan, but if there's one thing you learn in this video, low and slow bacon is generally the way to do it. Look at this. Look at the luscious bacon here. Oh. It's soft, but it's bacony, and it's probably cooked. Probably enough to remove the parasites or whatever the reason that people used to not eat bacon was. Now, we throw our Beyond Burger, which again, is so tasty, right down there. Again, there's no such thing as enough cheese, and when your cheese expired 2 weeks ago, you really need to use as much as you can on any meal. So we're going to throw just another little sprinkling on the top there. Just all over. Throw some in the oil as well. And, hey, thank you very much to Deniv Tam for drink ketchup. In Soviet... I can't do a Russian accent. But no, thank you very much for the suggestion, friend. But, oh no, what has happened here? 100 rubs, which I believe is about $1.40, is enough to make me drink ketchup. Except, no, it's not. I'm going to use ketchup on my burger, though. That is a very solid idea. I'm going to throw a nice little ring of ketchup. Now we need to add our tomato. If you recall, we beat up our tomato nice and good. Again, pre-chewed tomatoes right here. Just what you want. We also have some gherkins. Again, we're really going to add to this flavour as much as we humanly can. Actually, the pickle juice is great as well. I got a exasperated sigh from behind the camera as I use my fingers to get these pickles out. Again, you want to... my fingers, they've got cuts then. The juice, it hurts. This is why you use a spoon, I'm guessing. It's got chilies in there. It's not good. Sometimes you gotta make a sacrifice for a good burger. As you can see, we've done a pretty good job right here. Now is the hard part. You've got to combine and you've got to squish. If you don't squish, things fall apart. If you squish too hard, they'll also fall apart. There is a... Ow! My finger hurts. There is a perfect amount of squishing to be done. Now we grab the plate. We look at it, and you see how I've made myself a pretty reasonable burger, right? It looks pretty decent. And it's vegan. 100% vegan. Not a single animal died for this meal, which is great. That is wonderful. So this is the drink that the bartender has made alongside it. Wouldn't you be happy if you went out to a restaurant and they served you this? You asked for the, you know, for the Beyond Burger, and you asked for the chef's, the bartender's special. Hey, thank you very much to Ants. Hygiene rating 5. I assume it was a 5. A 5? A 5? A 0. A 0 out of 5. A 5 out of 5. Hey, 5. Thank you very much. I mean, 5 means 5 out of 5. You know, fire the camera person. We all in agreement with that? Boo, fire the camera person. So yeah, I'm actually gonna add some more tomato to this. You know, we chopped another half of a tomato. Let's try and slide this in here how we can. Just at the very top. Just to add a little bit of extra texture to that. And I'm thinking also, honestly, hey, thank you very much. Jam in the juice, jam in the juice. Oh, I added the jam to the juice already. And again, I'm delighted to let you know how this one goes. But yeah, if you went to a restaurant, you got this meal, you'd be happy. And let me give you the taste test to show how, this is the thing I'm trying to prove here. This is definitely what I'm doing. Is that even if you cook awfully, if you have the right ingredients, the right flavor for yourself, you can do a great job. Even if you go out to your favorite restaurant, they're going to be limited to a certain thing. I got the exact ingredients I wanted in this burger, and even if I chop them horribly, even if I prepare them incorrectly, this is the first time I've ever deep fried Beyond. It's still going to hopefully make a pretty good experience. It's actually good. Part of that's because I made it and I'm proud of it, except I'm not proud of it. I deep fried the Beyond. I threw my knife at the tomato. Every part of this was done incorrectly, but the result is still great. I cooked incorrectly, but I still made a wonderful burger that I'm so excited to eat after this. This drink literally has lettuce floating in it. Literally lettuce. But I know that I like exotic mango Coke. That's why I've kept it in the fridge for at least 3 years apparently. I know I like Record Lake cider. That's why I kept it there. I combined 2 great tastes of my own, plus some jam. I love jam in a drink. And we've made ourselves a delightful drink. I'll admit you probably could get a better one just going anywhere else. But can you get 100 straws going around? You know what you can't do? If you ask for 20 plastic straws, everyone goes, sir, well, you can offer you 1 at a time. But you, at home, with your 100 straws, which cost 99p on Amazon, you can have as many straws in your drink as you like. You can deep fry your burgers, you can chop up your tomatoes angrily, and 100% murder-free sandwich. Not a single animal was murdered for this sandwich. I mean the tomato was, so a little bit of murder in there. But tomatoes deserve what's coming to them. You ever think about how the tomatoes are planning to overthrow the world governments? I think about it all the time. But yeah, this is delicious. I want to eat this. Do you want to see me eat it? It's just so tasty. It's just so tasty. It's ridiculous, but it does prove a good point. 1, about cooking, but 2, just because we always have to bring it up. Beyond Burgers, what are you searching? Beyond Burgers and like pretend meat, I really do passionately believe in them, because I'm a big meat eater. I exclusively eat meat. I don't like when things are just like, eat vegan, it costs more expensive, and it's worse. Because that's how a lot of things were in the last few years. Hey, thank you, Ketchup, Divine Champ. I appreciate your offer, friend. You're very passionate about what you're doing, but also no. But yeah, so you know, like how you're like, you are dancing bear. You do as I say. I give 100 rubles. No, friend. No. But yeah, for so long, like meat substitutions have sucked. This is in some ways better than meat. You know, it's beyond meat. It's beyond burger. I'm excited to see the progression of meat. You know, animals and stuff can only go so far. socialism is evil, says Ruben van Straten. You're going to get me killed with that logic. Now I have to make sure I don't slip and die, because socialism kills the cat, we all know. But yeah, I want to just kind of finish up here and say, Beyond Meat, even if you cook it in the worst way possible, admittedly, I think I've got some bacon in there, I don't know if that's a Beyond product. But the fact that it's better in some ways, legitimately better, gets me excited about the future. Because if we're even now, if plant-based meat is even with regular meat now, or at least even with bad regular meat, imagine where we'll be in 5 or 10 years. One, it'll be cheaper and mass market. Why buy expensive meat which has to have an animal be killed brutally, etc., when you can just have a thing made in a lab? If it tastes better, why not? But also, in the same way, like, so many products have gone better and better over time. You know, like, even the most basic things get better and cheaper as time goes on. Meat can now get in that progression. Meat is so expensive right now, and good meat is absurdly expensive. I've eaten a $200 steak in Japan that I'd say, like, was a fun experience. But imagine that $200 steak was $2, or let's say realistically, $20, and you could eat it anywhere in the world, not just that one province of Japan. Wouldn't you be excited? I know I would. I enjoyed cooking with Toycat.
I don't want to be rude. However, it has come to the point where I must insist drink the ketchup.
See, oh my Josh, you know what? Where is the ketchup? I put it somewhere around here. Okay, here it is. Just to prove that I'm a dancing monkey who'll do what you say because I like money, very, very vaguely, here you go. Oh, it's actually pretty tasty. It's been forever since I cooked with ketchup. I don't know where I got this ketchup from, actually. I didn't buy it. Huh, what's it doing in my fridge? But anyway, ketchup's good. Yeah, it's really good, actually. Like, it's because it's so sugary. I don't know what percent of this is sugar, but like, some absurd percentage. 22.8 grams per 100 grams is just sugar. It makes it actually super tasty. Anyway, hope you'll enjoy cooking with Toycat. I'm going to enjoy my burger now. I might actually cook another one as well, because these are just so darn good. Have a nice day, everyone, because I'm going to enjoy my evening. It's a Friday, we're locked inside. Do something fun, do some cooking with some American burgers and some Beyond Meat. You don't have to end the stream. You got to end the stream and we did it. Great. It's still going?